Hi, I'm Alifa Haque, and I teach at the Department of Zoology, University of Dhaka. Although I love to introduce myself as a researcher and a student of marine conservation. So I did my undergrad in the same University of Oxford and came back very recently. If you're only looking at the world and creating a narrative, especially about science, just looking at from one lens, it's a biased narrative. It's not true, it's problematic, and it doesn't tell you the truth of the world. So I think it's extremely important for women to come to STEM, not only for studying science, but also to have a truer picture of the world. You can't really think of the world without that. There are many challenges, especially for a woman in a global south country to go into STEM and then be in STEM taking it as a career for the long term. The story is quite similar all over the world, but it is especially difficult here, and there are different reasons. The first I could think of is there is very defined roles of men and women that society has already created, and it's very difficult to break that. There are infrastructural problems. Look at it from the perspective of a mother. If you have decided to be a mother, you lost 2 years of your career while your male counterpart published 6 different papers, have achieved another grant, did 2 seasons of fieldwork. And there is no infrastructure set for you to then cover those 2 years and compete with the same male counterpart. So there are immense opportunities. As you would know, with challenges comes opportunities. So there are different initiatives around the world which have taken it as their goal to really uphold women and women in STEM. And there are fellowships, there are scholarships specifically for women to come in this field and do good. And there are opportunities of sisterhood. You need to find someone who have the similar mindset, who is really trying to do something and create those networks. And those are the opportunities I think are extremely important. It's been a while that I first went to the UK for my studies, my master's in biodiversity conservation. The first thing I noticed in my cohort, there were as many women as many men. And later, when I did my PhD, both of my supervisors were women and extremely distinguished in their field, and they were so powerful women. I mean, there was an aura to them. My department head was a woman, and the VC, the Vice Chancellor of the university, was a woman. I mean, what best you could have asked for to get those inspirations of those powerhouses? And they were also fighting in a men's world. It's not that that was easy for them. The stories were similar. We came from different parts of the world, but the struggle was similar. And that gave you some sort of a, platform to think that you could do it. So I think my study in the UK couldn't have been better. On this International Day for Women in STEM, I would like to suggest that women, especially in Bangladesh, find your power. And that power could come from within, from the struggles that you have gone through from childhood, from the disparity you have seen around you, from the sisterhood that you have created through friends and family, and most importantly, find that power in international idols as well, national idols, in your books, in your music, and believe in your instinct. If your instinct is telling you that this is something you need to do and the whole world is telling you that it's not right, trust me, your instinct is right. So one advice, if you think you could take an advice from someone like me, find your power and you'll be good. Thank you.